Talent indeed. Having a talented backcourt is a recipe for success in the NBA. As the game has evolved through the years, it is paramount to have players who can pass, who can dribble, who can make decisions with the basketball. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of talented players out there who can make some pretty good decisions here in this game.
And scoring the ball. We got a chance to have a high-scoring affair in this one. Middleton outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Brown with the steal. Here's Walker. It's deflected. Second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Boy, this little fella, Kemba Walker, is a treat to watch, especially when he takes it all the way to the cup. He's got explosive speed and finishes with ease on the drive.
Now here's Holiday. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Inside. Middleton, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And one.
And what's really interesting is that Tatum really took a big leap forward last year, and the statistics back it up. His scoring, rebounding, blocks, steals, everything. He improved in almost every measurable category.
Here's Walker. The Bucks getting a last shot to go.
Your man.
There's Tatum with the three. Pure from three-point range.
Tatum doing a nice job recognizing when to let it fly and when not to. A very capable threat from outside the arc.
Antetokounmpo, that's good. And what's amazing about the increase in Tatum's production, he did it on a team filled with other stars who were producing as well.
That is so true. I mean, these were not hollow numbers. And that's when you know you're playing very well, when you can dominate while working within the flow of the game.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
DiVincenzo can't hit.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
To the middle. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Yeah, I think the train has left the station in regards to Walker ever being able to live his shoot-first reputation down. But as we see here, this is a guy who can make some spectacular passes.
Now here's Middleton. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Pass to Brown. Walker with it. He's covered by Holiday. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he got a foul on his way up.
I ain't hold that shot.
Shoot two.
And one, to be honest.
One of the things I like about Giannis Antetokounmpo is how much pride he takes in where he came from. His parents moved from Nigeria to Greece, working tirelessly to give their children a better life, and it was a team effort. His parents, he and his brother, all working together to make ends meet.
Here's Brown. And he banks in the layup.
And Brown is just so physically imposing. I mean, especially inside where he usually gets whatever he wants.
Antetokounmpo outside. Connaughton misses the three. And the story goes, Clark, Giannis and his brother were hawking watches on the streets of Athens when a coach saw them and convinced them to play basketball.
That changed everything, B.A. Giannis made his way to the backwater Greek second division, playing in obscurity. From there, straight to the NBA, the stuff that movies are made.
And the Celtics in possession here. Following the score by Milwaukee.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Now here's Augustine. He had 9 points in his last time out. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. And there it is for him. Antetokounmpo has got 9 points.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And Teague is a little reserved, but he's a natural leader, a guy who commands respect, I think, on both ends of the floor.
Pass to Connaughton. Six on the shot clock. And he lobs it up to the rim.
And Giannis with the jam. Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength, plus excellent agility.
Both teams will make substitutions. And that one misses. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Nesmith. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Now Antetokounmpo. Out to the right wing. Here's Connaughton. And right away, they've matched it with a three-pointer of their own. Both teams have it going here early, and still close for the first quarter. It's the Celtics. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And the Celtics call time here. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
You had an excellent mid-range jumper. Who right now stands out in that area?
Wow. You know, in this era of the three-point ball, there's still some players that excel in the mid-range. And it just so happens they're elite all-star caliber players. You know, I think of Kevin Durant, Chris Paul is another. Jimmy Butler excels in the mid-range. But the guy, to me, who is the best in the mid-range in today's game is Kawhi Leonard. He can go get a bucket, elevate, use his size and strength, his touch, and he really excels in that area. And so it's refreshing to see. And it's interesting that the really good players in this league are the ones that excel in.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Last season, Brad Stevens became the fifth coach in Celtics history to reach the 300-win milestone. He joined some legends, but he said, quote, "I don't stop and think about that stuff. We've had really good players and an ownership and management that lets us fumble occasionally, too. I just appreciate where we work." Guys, Coach Stevens always humble.
All right, Allie, thanks.
You know, Walker is really good at muscling his way through the defense. Tough to stop on the way up.
Forbes can't get it to go.
Well, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
Walker for three. Rebounded by Lopez. The Bucks trail. And there's the rejection. And it's Walker off the drive. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Not just a jump shooter, Walker also pretty athletic. And athletic enough to get inside and finish around the basket.
Middleton outside. Off the mark there with a three.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Misses from close range. An underrated rim protector, Grant. Tice is a key component.
Out of bounds!
Defense.
Yeah, he's really special. I mean, he has a way of blocking a lot of shots. He also affects a lot of shots as well. Tice really understands positioning. He has great anticipation and timing. I love the surprised look on players' faces when he sends it back to him.
And the Celtics making a change here. Outside Walker. Pass to Tice. And here is Williams. Shot clock at 6. Outside Walker. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Antetokounmpo. 11 points in the game. On the take. Brown with the block. And Tatum, here we go.
He's driving inside. Tatum is either going to finish or get himself a trip to the line.
And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails both of them.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Left side Walker. The kick to Tatum. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, set him up nicely that time, guys. And Tatum, like most players, shoots better off a good pass. And, you know, you run out of adjectives when you try to describe how good Giannis is. His greatness is just something that's really special. His size, his athleticism, and the way he gets to the basket, unparalleled.
And with Giannis, you could argue, maybe the most versatile player the league has ever seen.
I think that's a really good point. He legitimately can play all 5 positions and defend all 5 positions. I think he's created a new name, point center.
Out left to the wing. To the paint. Here's Connaughton. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Brown. And Jaylen Brown.
Hey, the D, DiVincenzo, like Dante.
The game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
To the left wing. Antetokounmpo for three. The rebound, Celtics. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Now here's Antetokounmpo.
And the big finish by Giannis.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
And here's Brown for three. Man, he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And some nice defense there to end And that concludes the first half. It's the Celtics. They're up by 6.
That's what I was looking at.
And we'll see you back here after the break.
White Dante.
Y'all
doing too much, y'all. Only got 24 points.
Evenly contested game.
We got 14 of them.
The Celtics with the lead. Walker attacking. Here's Thompson. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up.
Good seeing Walker work on his passing. I mean, the more he shares, the better his teammates become.
Middleton, right side. And Jaylen Brown gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Middleton, left side. Middleton is doubled. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Lopez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Grant, you won 2 college titles at Duke, a Hall of Fame NBA career. Now, does it bother you that you never won an NBA title? Be truthful.
Yeah, man, you would bring that up. BA, it definitely bothers me. I played 19 years in the NBA and never got a chance to play on that stage in the NBA Finals, let alone win an NBA title. Having tasted what it's like to be a champion twice in college and with USA in 1996, one of my big regrets is never having that opportunity to experience that on the NBA level.
Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Hey, guys, if you let Brown get close to the basket, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff. Come on, BA.
Triple full, Reed.
It's one of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Here's Green. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. They double-team Walker. Down low. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Middleton goes in. He's off on that one. And it's Boston the other way.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly
Jaylen?
like this.
God
You look at every
damn.
edge you can find.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up with here, too.
And the basket by Holiday.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Holiday's been in the league for roughly a decade now. And throughout, he's been reliable. He's been consistent.
Yeah, his scoring average has gone up a little over time. But you look at almost every other category, assists, rebounds, steals, shooting percentages, you know what Holiday is going to give you year in and year out.
And that one drops.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
The kick out to Walker. Pass to Ogilvy. Clock at 6. And stolen by Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
You know, part of what endears Middleton to his teammates, he gets it done at both ends. I mean, this guy shows you active hands on the defensive end, and he can do a lot of good stuff.
And
Josh.
off the drive.
Oh, that's bullshit. I got my hands up.
Against Bobby Portis. That's his first foul of the
Let's
game.
go talk about this, y'all. Let's talk about
These
this.
calls can be so difficult for officials to make. Yeah, but in this
Battle
case, I think
back,
you got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. The three from Thompson. It's hauled in by Portis. And Milwaukee has possession. Pass to Compton. Portis outside. To the inside. For the lead. Tries again. Connaughton
Oh,
can't hit.
my gosh.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do,
man.
but the defense was strong there.
Now here's Brown. "54 seconds left in the third quarter.
That's tough shit.
And it's in there.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
The Bucks trail. Outside Augustine. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Walker. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Pass to Middleton. Here's Augustine. And he makes it on the layup. Augustine's got his first points in this one.
You know, Augustine is a scoring point guard. He's crafty, but he's highly skilled, and he knows how to put the ball in the hole.
Here's Thompson. Outside, Brown. Here's Ojeleye.
Yeah.
It's the Celtics, leading by just 2. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And the Celtics call time here.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
He's gonna play this whole time. They ain't gonna hold on to that.
Here's Milwaukee, trailing by 2. Outside Holiday. To the middle. It's stolen. Here's Tatum. And he can't get that one. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. To take the lead. Rebound Boston. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside, Williams. Driving inside. Smart outside. Outside Walker. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Stuff in that stat sheet, Kemba Walker can't grade out much better than what he's done tonight.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Tatum with a steal. Here's Walker. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And now it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And the basket by Holiday.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance. Gotta give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most.
Bullshit block.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
That's Tomachelet. Here's Walker. Over to the wing. 4-3. Rebounded by Lopez.
What's that, though?
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's the money for you.
And Giannis with the jam.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured this year.
Left side Walker. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. They double team Tatum. The kick out to Walker. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here.
I love Ojale shooting that. I love that Ojale.
Away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Connaughton. The free ball. No good. And it's Boston the other way. On the drive. Smart. Tatum with it.
The same.
Smart outside. Back to Tatum. That's tip. DiVincenzo with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Well, I love how fast Antetokounmpo gets to the basket. One of the most mobile guys in the game.
The shot, cuz.
Yes.
I ain't even see that sneaky shit.
He's
That's
so
it.
clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, that's why Antetokounmpo is so fearfully wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it over.
The drive by Tatum. They double team Tatum. Here's Ojale. Off target with the three. Here's Milwaukee. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
Hey, free. You don't need to dunk every time. Tell him we need to dunk every time.
It's a 5-point Bucks lead.
That's why you got to push Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Do that shit.
I mean, he's too long, too skilled, and very confident in this area. You got to get him out of there.
Yeah, I saw him.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by DiVincenzo.
He clipped the ball there.
Give me
but
time
not
out. Give me
enough
time
to
out.
have the steal. Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
I like Ojale shoot right there, y'all. Instead of Tatum. Hold on.
Celtics in possession here. It's a 5-point game. It's Smart on the wing.
Good shot. Good fucking shot, dude.
Smart's got himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
I think that might have been intentional. Because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Tatum inside.
You know, guys, Tatum's ability to rise into his jump shot makes him hard to defend for just about all defenders.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Lopez with it. Over Teague. And he buries it.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time
I'll get the fuck
to start using that clock a bit.
The kick to Tatum.
He can have that.
Another shot.
Yeah, he can have that. Yeah. Hey, you want to win it?
Narrow victory for the Bucks. Pulling it out for the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
Here's a win,
That's so
goddamn.
true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg. This is
Go bugging Lopez. Yeah, free 33, 3 rebounds, 5, 2 steals, and no blocks, 15 and 17. And my fault, White Dante. I ain't give you no looks. Man, where is Brooklyn? There they go. Come on, start this shit.
Tuesday Sports checks in with our loyal viewers in the broadcast from Brooklyn, the home of the Nets, Barclays Center. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. TA will join us tonight on the sideline. Back to the road tomorrow as this is the final game of the Nets homestand. Game after game, the unbroken streak of wins to start their season continues.
Yeah, and they're in the middle of what could be the most demanding part of their schedule. This is the third game they'll play in 4 days. You've got some sore muscles, some tired legs when you hit a stretch like that.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
After DiVincenzo hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
From T. Barton. The rebound by the Bucks.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, if you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Here's Holiday, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over KD. Jordan with the rebound.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Back to Harris. Jacks up a three. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And here's Giannis. Guarded by Jordan. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Pass to DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. He said that James Harden has the ability to win a game all by himself. Coach said there's no limit to how many points he can score. You have to try to make other people beat us and live with the results. So they'll try to do what they can to get the ball out of his hands. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Out to Harris. Back to Irving. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And Holiday has it in the corner. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. The shot by Holiday, no good. Durant feeling it out a bit. To the inside. Here's Jordan. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And Kevin, the media as well.
Right.
I went to New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, every team is a national team because every game's televised. It's starting to happen more in some of those smaller markets as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Pass to Jordan.
Shoot.
The Nets to their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Here's Craig. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 6. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Luau. That's stripped by 6. And there's
Josh.
the result. That goes on. That is his first foul of the game.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
Right you are. I mean, that's turnover number 3 already. Not the way you want to start a ball game.
Middleton on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brown outside. 5 in the end. And the layup's good off the glass. Bucks leading by 4. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Middleton outside.
Too much dribbling, Reed.
The rebound.
Too much dribbling. Good D.
This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first look at the Bucks. To the wing right side. There's Luau. Feeds it from downtown. Got it up.
Hey, hit that. Connaughton. Damn, where'd he get it to him?
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Bucks lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense guys is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
And the ball handling about Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Antetokounmpo. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Antetokounmpo going to work inside. Yeah, he's 6'11", but he's also relentless.
And it's Green missing.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense. You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
Got called.
With the step back. Irving attacking. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself a reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media. The media's perception is a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game.
Indeed.
It's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Well, we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. The kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, and we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys unless you were on the same team.
A 3-ball. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Boy, they got hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
To the wing on the left. To the middle. And that one hits back iron. Nets trail by 15. To the paint. Here's Jordan. Great pass to set up the lane.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 17-6 run.
If you're trying to save Molly, why don't you rape her?
It's not rape if it's payment for services rendered.
Are you saying Molly Preston offered your client sex to kill her mother? The boy has to die. He responded through image. They spoke over his
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Monster quarter for him. He put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here from Milwaukee.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Back to Giannis. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Nets. Down by 12. Pass to Jordan. And it's C.J. Augustine with the foul. That's his first foul. Milwaukee on D. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Jordan, defended by Portis. A shot by Jordan, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Shot's good by Middleton.
Boy, I like seeing Middleton stroke it from downtown. That release of his, pure as light-driven snow.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The Bucks started out 0-1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early.
Collectively, only about 73% as a unit right now.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
It's Brown with the drive. That one, no good. Great D that time from Portis. And that one drops for him.
Rhythm and timing so important in the game of hoop. Middleton using both on that pull-up jumper.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And a turnover. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
But you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
You can see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him.
I knew that was coming. Hey, fuck them Brooklyn Nets up. Time is it? 8:30. They ain't freak good, but.
Control my breathing. I just this evening. It's about 11:30. See the on the ceiling. Need a fee to leave the dwelling. 20K or I'm not leaving. They want me on 2 a.m. They better get them. Time to left the right. He says I made you cheat. Go be eating. I just pull that face you do when you feel lazy and defeated. I was like I'll make you do it. Talk is on a brand new season. Plus I hurt my foot on stage. I couldn't make it to the freezer. Not only that, you know that I rap. I pay for this snack. Or give me a snack. Give me. Said don't get. Kids want that. I stay where I'm sat. She get up and dance it like it's
Ain't that many niggas in the all the niggas in the freshman league. I need to get that JV league.
You jealous, I run it, I come with your drummers and do something. Stop running and and I'm plotting, my flavors are lushing, my neighbors are rushing, the guy them are blushing, my trainers are custom. You wanna talk puffin', you know I'm a glutton, I ordered the beef in it. Discussions. Lyrical with it, I scribble the lyric, I dribble, I split it, I fill it and lit it. It's fire, you feel it, I feel it. I feel to be liable to kill it. I'm raw and I'm ruckus, I run up and up on my flinger, I mean, I'm in it, I'm over it in it.
Control center. NBA 2K20. Text. Broadcast. Stop. No. At 0 sec.